cold, chilly winter's day here in Australia. Okay, what am I doing? Today I'm doing a quick power scrap. I'm actually doing a heap of layouts a few over the next couple of days. So this particular page, it is so colourful, and it's colourful for a reason. This was when my kids, here in Australia, we have these things called colour runs, and it's a bit of a fundraising opportunity for schools to be able to raise money, get the kids outside, everyone has a bit of fun. And basically, what they do is they get slightly wet, and then they have chalk and in every colour under the rainbow, and it gets thrown at them, squirted at them, blown on them, and they come out looking like human rainbows. It is so cute. My kids love it. They think it's fantastic. So if anyone out there is thinking of doing some sort of fundraising activity, get into the old colour run. Let me tell you, you make heaps of money out of it. The school makes heaps of money out of it, not you. But yeah, it's fantastic. So this is why I went back into my stash and I found a DCWV premium stack of papers. Now, I love these papers because they have a lot of foiling in them. Don't mind me while I wrestle with my tape gun. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, every time I'm trying to do a quick video, this happens. But I left it in because if you're new here, I'm letting you know. I don't edit the death out of my videos. I keep it real time. It's not real time. It is fast forwarded. Okay. What I do is I speed up the footage and I do a voiceover. That way, if you want to click those three little dots and slow it down to see one of my techniques slower, go for it. But for my other viewers who like to just quickly power watch, just get, I don't know, sometimes I like to just have a chill out and sit on the couch, family around me, but I've got my iPad or whatever, and I like to I'm watching, and I do two things. I'm watching my family and I'm watching the videos at the same time. So that's kind of where I go with my pages. Now, what you didn't see here is the fact that I have double matted these photos. I went around, this is the most extraordinarily bright paper pack. I love it. I'm not always in a bright mood like this. Sometimes I prefer to I like my subdued colours sometimes, but this one called for just bright. And I wanted to do a quick power scrap that doesn't involve inks, doesn't involve paint, embossing anything, nothing. However, what I have done off screen, because I really think fussy cutting is very boring to watch. So this is actually all of those things down the left-hand side. I have cut out of one of the cut apart sheets out of the Rainbow Splash Premium Stack notepad, paper pad, 12 by 12 pad. I'm saying that all weird today for some reason. Why does that not sound right? Okay, maybe I need more coffee, or maybe I need less coffee. Okay, so what I wanted to do, obviously, the rainbow says it all. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to cut out all these words that are all bright and bold. There's silver, which I don't use a lot of silver. 9 times out of 10, I run with gold. So I thought, you know what? And I never use little rainbows like that. See these little trinkety bits? I never do that. That is so not my style of scrapping. But on this page it worked. It totally worked. So I thought it's fun, it's flippant, I'm just sort of cruising with it and it works. So basically, I'm just going through and gluing all these bits and pieces down. I was trying to figure out where I wanted these. These were actually, it was a, what was it, 2x3 cut apart, and it's out of the paper pad, and it had some words in the center, but it had this nice silver foiled banner. You can see the banner pieces there. So I literally sat there and I'm like, I bet you I cut through this. And I did several times. But it was a happy accident because then what I realized is I could stack it instead of having it look like a banner. I could, because if you look really closely at the pattern, it's little triangles. So it just, yeah, it worked. So I was really happy with that. So what's everyone up to this weekend? Anyone doing anything exciting? My daughter's got a gymnastics competition tomorrow. So we'll be heading to Logan and hopefully she does really well. She's confident, she's happy. She's had a few twinges here and there over the last couple of weeks. Knee sort of giving her a little bit of grief, and she just came in and said that her ankle's feeling a little bit funny now. And I think it's the case of when you've trained so hard for something and then you're practicing and practicing, and then just to feel something ever so slightly not quite right, she sort of panics a little bit. So I just had to sort of talk her down off the ledge and say, it's going to be okay. You just got to warm up properly. You need to, she's got this really bad habit of, for those that don't know, my daughter does gymnastics. This is the daughter that's at the top there. Jennifer, she's 11. She does gymnastics. And I quite often scrap gymnastics photos. If you're new to my channel, hi. Stick around a while. I'm crazy. I'm quirky. I'm Aussie. It is what it is. So, look, she's an amazing little gymnast, considering COVID and how that's affected her training schedule, her, I mean, there's no point in denying it's affected everyone, obviously worldwide, but it's difficult when you're starting out in a sport and you're really into it, you're dedicated, and your coaches are dedicated, and it's kind of, you can homeschool a child with English and maths. You cannot homeschool a child on uneven bars and a beam. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not woe is me. Believe me, we have been blessed over the last 2 years. I promise, we really have. Okay, so I'm just adding these pieces. So I'm just giving you a little bit of family background, to be honest. The next video that I pop up is ever so slightly longer. So what I'm trying to do is I'm doing these power scraps and I'm speeding them up a little bit and just doing a quick chat over the top. And what I do in a power scrap is I fussy cut the stuff. I just make the decision. I don't do my usual, where I audition bits and pieces on and off. Nah. Power scrapping to me is head down. If it matches, it looks good there. Don't second guess it. Put it on the page. And to be honest, I actually went through some of my pages looking at my pile thinking, okay, by the end of the month I'll have to do another layout share, just so that those videos aren't too long. And I was having a look at it, and I actually haven't gone back and looked at any of the power scrap layouts and thought, oh, I should have put that on there, or oh, that didn't really work. What was I thinking? I haven't done that. So if you're having a bit of a crafter's block or a scrapper's block where you think all your pages, this happens to me. Do you buy paper collections or whatever and go, whether it's a paper collection, whether it's a full collection of, uniquely creative. I buy the whole, not the I never buy the whole set of anything, but I get the papers and then, the stickers or the die cuts or whatever, and then I find I go down a bit of a rabbit hole, and I bought a few uniquely creative ones at the same time, and then I ended up with a little bit of stuff that was just all pretty much the same color tones. So I'm trying to mix it up a bit and have some bright and have some more subdued scrapbooking as well. So what I'm going around with here is my silver Posca pen. As I said, I never use silver. This really turned out good. The still photos will be over on my Facebook if you want to pop over there, and my Instagram. I'm really slack with getting them on Instagram. But my Facebook. Now, my Facebook, apparently you have to message me and I have to approve you. I don't know why it does that. If anyone can tell me why you can't just become friends with me on Facebook, let me know, because I have no clue. I have looked through every single backdoor I can on Facebook and I can't figure out why people can't just come and follow me. I don't know why. But that's okay. You can on Instagram. And I am getting better at that. I'm actually going to spend maybe tomorrow morning. Oh no, tomorrow morning's not going to work. It's gymnastics. Who am I kidding? Maybe Monday I will get a couple of videos in advance and line them up for some premieres, and then I will sit down and add a heap of my pages to my Instagram, because I know I've been putting them on Facebook. I was sure I clicked on something that if I put it on Facebook, it shares to Instagram. But I don't know if it's doing that. I'll have to look into it. But that's okay. So that's just about it, guys. That's the whole layout. It is completely different for me. It is something completely different. It's definitely power scrap style. It's straight to the point. I did leave that I love you off. I sort of put it on there and went, nah, doesn't need it. So I left it off. So there it is. So if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as a subscriber. That will help out my channel. A like and or a comment will also help out my channel. So if you like this power scrap and or the idea of the power scrap, please leave me a comment. I always comment back to you, and I absolutely love hearing from you guys. Let me know where you are in the world. I love that too. Thanks very much, guys. I'll chat to you again soon. Bye for now.